afternoon, Gemma Crow here, Crow's Mojo session, just a quick one just to introduce you to what I'm working on right now and sort of have a look at how my design process might start for when I'm working with Jewellery Maker. So what happens is Jewellery Maker send me some kits. Sometimes I have a bit of input into what they are and sometimes I don't. So I generally start by opening the kit, see what comes to mind, what ideas immediately spring, and go from there. This one's a little bit different. It's for Literary Day, which is on Tuesday the 4th of April. And I chose two topics that inspire me when it comes to books and poetry and things. So I chose Tolkien. First kit I did was inspired by the elven jewellery that you may see in The Lord of the Rings, which I'll be demonstrating tomorrow. And the second kit I chose was a poem, was William Wordsworth, and his poetry always is so beautiful. It's romantic, it's inspired by nature. It really captures that feeling that you get when you see something beautiful in the world. So I thought, well, I'm sort of in line with that, so I thought I'd go with his. So I'm focusing on the poem As I Wander Lonely as a Cloud. I'm sure you'll be familiar with it. So I told them that's what I wanted, a kit team, and they've sent me a kit. So we'll have a little look at it together now. Right, so I think I've got you in position so that you can see the mat in front of me. So as you can see, I've got some bare copper. So I've got a 0.6mm sheet of plain bare copper. I've got a 0.5mm sheet of like a textured brushed bare copper. I've got a little packet of beautiful clear Swarovski gemstones in a 4mm by the looks of it. And I've got some 0.4mm wire. Nice combination so far. I've then got, this looks like a 0.8mm copper wire. Open this up. Yep, 0.8, and then what looks like a 1mm or a 1.2mm copper wire too. And then these lovely, twinkly, beautiful peridot here. So I've got some, oh, stunning, absolutely stunning, some gorgeous faceted rondelles, graduated strand by the looks of it, with peridot, and some really, really lovely square, rectangle, non-faceted, just an unusual cut peridot, which is really beautiful. So in terms of colours, I couldn't really get any more spring inspiration, could I, than peridot, which is great because automatically I'm thinking spring greens, I'm thinking, you know, daffodils, obviously, which is where I wanted this design to go. So I will always do this, just twiddle with them, twist them together, see what springs to mind straight away. Obviously little embellishments these are going to add. Well, these are putting me in mind of little raindrops, so fresh, sort of maybe the dew in springtime on the grass. Colours, I'm thinking, if I want to make daffodils, which is a feature heavily in William Wordsworth's poem, maybe I could form some daffodils with the copper sheets and maybe some daffodil trumpets. I might have a go at that. What else might I do? I think a brooch would be nice. That's very springtime, isn't it? Because you pop a brooch on with anything, so I might go that route. I might also, given it's Literary Day, might not necessarily, I could make it tie into Wordsworth, I suppose. Could do, let me turn you back up and I'll talk to you directly. So I'm thinking maybe a book. Ooh, lost you there for a minute, sorry. I'm thinking maybe, I need a better tripod, I think. Maybe a book, a wearable book. So some sort of articulated sleeve, and then maybe I can print a poem to go inside or use some stamping to do some words. Wordsworth's got some beautiful quotes that I might find as well for some more simple bangles and things. Anyway, That's where I'm thinking for a minute. I'll try and log in a bit later when my designs have progressed a little bit, show you how that's going. Other than that, if you want to see the finished pieces, of course you can tune in to Jewellery Maker TV tomorrow, demonstrating from 1 p.m. So 2 demonstrations, 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. And so you can see me there and see maybe a demonstration that you might want to create using these gorgeous materials. Okay, bye for now. Thanks for watching.